And welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Knowledge. On today's episode, we're going to jump to the future a little bit and we're going to talk about Chillin' Reigns. And right now, with Chillin' Reigns, we're seeing a lot of hype. We saw pre orders go pretty quick. But we got to ask the question, how sustainable is the hype for Chillin' Reigns really? And we don't really have to go too far back. We can just go back as early as the most recent set that's currently on the shelves, Battle Styles. What we're already starting to see happen with Battle Styles prices between ETBs and booster boxes, it's almost every other day now. You can go on Twitter and you see some different online retailers selling Battle Styles for between $95 and $105. And that was a retrace in booster boxes that a lot of people thought we would never see again. A lot of people thought that the days of the $100 booster boxes were gone. And, just right now at the time of recording this video, you go on Safari Zone and get Battle Styles booster box, 2 ETBs, and the pre-release kit for like $165. Those are prices we didn't expect to see this quickly. And, just the other day, Safari Zone even had a bundle special that was a booster box of Battle Styles and a booster box of Chillin' Reigns that got you into the pre-order for $229. That's an average of $115 a booster box. A lot of that price really being thrown into the Chillin' Reigns pre-release, but we're already starting to see a lot of different stores, a lot of different online retailers doing their best to get rid of a lot of Battle Styles. And Battle Styles really isn't a bad set. It has a lot of good cards, alternative art. When it comes to the actual TCG playing side, has a lot of different game-changing mechanics. It's a good set. It's a solid set. The problem is, and I've talked about it before, Battle Styles just happens to be surrounded by a lot of good sets. Kind of fell in a weird time of Pokemon. You had the set before Vivid Voltage, but in between you had Shining Fates. Even on the shelves for a lot of Walmarts and stuff, we've seen like different Hidden Fates products roll out. We've seen Battle Styles definitely take the back seat to a lot of this. But we expect to see with Chillin' Reigns, because Chillin' Reigns is such a strong set. What I'm already starting to see with, a little bit of pullback in the market, and using Battle Styles as an example, I can see Chillin' Reigns quickly, settling back down to that MSRP price very soon after release. Yes, at release, will we see inflated prices? Yes, but we always see inflated prices at release. And I hope a lot of you guys out there have really taken what we've seen with Battle Styles as a very good, learning for a lot of people, because I did see a lot of people really trying to hammer down that, argument that we would never see, $100 booster boxes again, like I said earlier in this video, but we are seeing that. And I think we'll see the same exact thing happen for Chillin' Reigns, because Chillin' Reigns is also falling right within that real weird period where it's going to be surrounded by, good sets in a way. Yes, Battle Styles before is not great, but, Evolving Skies, I haven't in a very long time seen so much hype for a set following a set that has a lot of hype. And I know that sentence might not have made a lot of sense, but what I'm saying is how much hype is already surrounding Evolving Skies compared to the hype for Chillin' Reigns. Keep in mind, Chillin' Reigns doesn't even get released till June 18th. At the time of recording this video, it's May 25th. So we have over 20 days to that set or gets released. And I'm already starting to see the hype for Chillin' Reigns be outpaced by Evolving Skies. And Evolving Skies doesn't even come out till August 27th. Like, you know how hard that is to wrap your brain around? And like I said, the crazy thing of it all is that Chillin' Reign is a very, very good set. It's just falling within this real weird time period of Pokemon. And don't get me wrong, like I said, we'll still see, pretty inflated prices. It might be hard to get right at release, but if it's any kind of print that Pokemon is going to do, very similar to Battle Styles, they're going to be able to flood the market pretty quick. And I don't know how much demand is really there compared to what we've seen in the last few months. And we've tried to talk about it a little bit on this channel, like the pullback we've seen in the Pokemon market as a whole. But I'm wondering if the pullback we saw is obvious when it comes to Battle Styles, and now we're starting to ignore what's really going on in the market. And I know a lot of people are saying, well, Battle Styles is shit. But I also hate that argument, because I don't think Battle Styles really is shit. So if we do see this hype for Chilling Reigns drop off very quickly, and when I say very quickly, I'm talking a month's time period. It gets released June 18th. By July 18th, we see it fall off a cliff. This is going to run into a lot of weird scenarios happening where a lot of different online retailers and a lot of people with relationships with distributors who did go really hard with Battle Styles still have a few of their waves trickling in, are not going to be able to sell Battle Styles. And they're also going to have a lot of trouble selling Chilling Reigns. So what happens now? Their shelves start to load up with these two sets. But at the same time, they also will really need to go super hard at Evolving Skies, because if we do see the Eevee Heroes set roll into it with like a Rayquaza, like, I don't know, morphed into one giant awesome set, it's going to be in super high demand. So I can't even imagine what a lot of these LGSs and different online retailers are really having to make probably some pretty hard decisions, and at the same time, still think about like Shining Fates. But then they're going to have potentially Battle Styles and Chilling Reigns sitting on shelves, a high demand for Evolving Skies, but then they're going to have to really free up a lot of capital if they want to capitalize on the 25th anniversary set. And again, we have no freaking clue what the 25th anniversary set is. But we've been talking about the 25th anniversary set now for months and months and months, and more or less putting it up on a pedestal that it really, in a way, doesn't deserve to be on, because we're putting the 25th anniversary on this pedestal with zero proof of concept for whatever the set is. But there was a while, and I think we're still in that period a little bit, where Pokemon could almost throw out anything and make the set good. But I think with the 25th anniversary, because of what it is, an anniversary set, we'll see a lot of like fan favorite Pokemon in it. I don't know what they're going to revolve the set around, what they're going to focus it around, but I feel like Pokemon has so many different outs to make this set very good. And yeah, I hate to say it, but if they throw another Charizard, even though we've seen a ton of Charizards recently, yeah, if they throw another Charizard, it's probably going to be popular. Blastoise, very popular. Venusaur, any of the Gen 2 starters, any of the Gen 3. There's just so many different Pokemon that they could really focus the set around if they want to do reprints of sets. Like, there's just so many options for them that I do find it very hard to believe that the 25th anniversary won't be popular. But that kind of brings us back to the topic of the video, is if Evolving Skies and the 25th anniversary have a ton of demand, and we see Battle Styles not have the demand, which we're already starting to see, like I said, with booster boxes prices dropping, and then we see that with Chilling Reigns, and eventually Chilling Reigns booster boxes settle at the same area right around that Battle Styles, it could add up to see like a very long perfect storm play out. Battle Styles and Chilling Reigns could almost act as if they're, I don't know, I hate to call them Crimson Invasion, because Crimson Invasion is kind of in a league of its own of just shitty sets. But if Pokemon ends up making a lot of these packs, a lot of these cards, we could see packs of Battle Styles be in collection boxes and tins for years to come, because of what we're seeing with, like I said, a Crimson Invasion, where we still to this day see Crimson Invasion in products just because there was so much of it. I don't know why Pokemon keeps putting it in sets, but they do. But I'm wondering if that's something we will eventually see. And I think Battle Styles is still a very long play, only because while print runs for Battle Styles are massive right now, I think Pokemon is really doing their best to flood the market with as much as whatever the most modern product is. But I've said it before, in the future, do I see Pokemon really going back and saying Battle Styles is a set we want to, do a real hard reprint for? No. I just think that there's too many sets surrounding it. But I think we're going to eventually start to have the exact same conversation for Chillin' Reign. And, it's just going to happen to be this weird period of time in the Pokemon hobby where demand is still very strong. But at the same time, we're starting to see it wean a little bit and start to trickle off. And maybe a lot of that, and I've mentioned it before in other videos, is of price fatigue for a lot of people. A lot of people went really hard for a lot of these recent modern sets. And if they need to catch their breath a little bit for these next two big sets, being Evolving Skies and 25th Anniversary, you might just see people, because of strictly financial reasons, just pull back a little bit. And if people do pull back a little bit, that will just mean that more supply is on the market. So it won't be very hard for people to go get their fill. So maybe instead of going out and buying 5 or 6 ETBs and multiple booster boxes, maybe we'll finally see people be happy with just buying one of each of the ETB designs and one booster box to open and maybe one booster box to keep sealed. And that's really is the norm for what we expect for demand for a set. We don't expect the crazy demand that we have seen recently where people need to go out and get multiple cases of stuff and put it in their basement or put it in their attic or put it in their garage or put it in their guest bedroom or in their closet or wherever the hell people are storing all this stuff. And I've said it before, I still don't know where people are storing all this stuff. But that's the norm. The norm is to just go out and buy enough to get your fill. And maybe that's what we'll start to see with Chillin' Reigns, where people are just going to be content again. And we'll go back to a little bit of that sense of what I consider the Pokemon norm. And, there was a while where we thought maybe the Pokemon norm has just so far drastically shifted where people just need to load up on as much product as possible. But I think that was actually the outlier of people just going super hard on sets and picking up as much as they can. Honestly, guys, what I think is the norm, I think we will see come back. And let me know down in the comments if you think that's wrong, that you think people are going to continue to pick up as much sealed product. But I just asked a question of how long people can really continue to buy sealed product and sit on it until they get price fatigued out of this hobby. And I think it would be easy for a lot of people to do it. And I feel like I've already seen that. And where I really feel I saw it is the small group of people that decided to pay well above any type of, MSRP or any type of secondary market price that made sense to me. I saw a lot of Battle Styles booster boxes selling very early on at the very initial release for like $170, $180 for a pre-release, guys, for Battle Styles. That's what those things were selling for. That number is so hard to wrap my head around then, and it's even harder to wrap my head around now. But you'll see a lot of people do that, and hopefully those people have learned their lesson, and they're not just going to continuously make these mistakes. So, if you don't have that strong secondary market, Chillin' Reigns is only going to have one direction it can go, and that's lower. And if that's the case, I don't know what a lot of these stores that are really, I don't want to call them greedy, but I think they were very spoiled in the very, recent couple months, where pretty much anything they bought instantly sold out. And not only did it instantly sell out, it sold out at a very high markup of any prices that they were used to seeing. And a lot of these newer companies that now have newer distributor license, if their distributors are charging higher prices to them than they are to other people, maybe other people that have much larger accounts and are able to buy like just a ton of booster boxes. When I'm talking, I'm talking potentially thousands of cases. Some of the real big stores on eBay where you see they have 500 booster boxes sold and 2,500 available. Like those type of stores that are, much larger and can get their price margins down. Those companies will bully out a lot of these other companies. So that could be a weird dynamic going on if you see a lot of people start to race to the bottom and, recover as much as they can. Because at the same time, you got to remember, if people are picking up a lot of this product to sell, like, local LGSs and different online retailers, they do have to put that money up, like, up front. And if they're not able to turn and burn product really quickly, they could start to get hurt themselves. So it's an interesting time. I'm very curious what you guys have to say. Do you think that there's any truth that we could see Chillin' Reigns fall off relatively quick right after release? Or do you guys think that Chillin' Reign is such a strong set that it will continue to be strong going all the way into Evolving Skies? Or do you think it's just going to be like Battle Styles all over again? But yeah, I am very curious. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments below. If you somehow made it to the end of this video, do me a favor. Go down below, hit that subscribe button. Other than that, hit the like button. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.